Oh boy, guys. You can literally not make this stuff up. Intelligence agencies have now issued a urgent warning to Border Patrol and law enforcement agencies around America that members of Hamas and Hezbollah are either planning to or they already have infiltrated America via the southern border. Now, I came across this information and immediately I thought it was just a joke. Not because I'm like, ha ha, that would never happen, but because I'm like, ha ha, obviously this was going to happen and it's already been happening for years. I don't know about you all, but I kind of already operate under the assumption that we're already surrounded by these people and that they've been pouring into our country for a while now. It's not like they're really hiding. I mean, look at the streets of New York, Washington, D.C., Chicago, San Francisco, L.A., hell, even down in Tampa, Florida. Supporters of Hamas have been out protesting in the streets, don't get me wrong. A lot of them are just dumb, weird college kids, but I can guarantee you there's members of Hezbollah and Hamas parading around streets in America, and they have been for the last couple of weeks, right in plain sight. So this warning, it's almost not newsworthy. And I find it hilarious that these intelligence agencies, I guess they're not that intelligent, right? I find it hilarious that they literally sent out this urgent memo to Border Patrol and law enforcement as if this isn't common knowledge. Obviously. I mean, it's like, what is even the point of warning anyone about this? We already know. This is like telling me the sky is blue or that water is wet. Of course Hamas and Hezbollah is in America. I mean, what did you expect? The southern border is wide open for anyone to come. But let me go ahead and read this little memo for you all. Situational awareness, something that a lot of people obviously don't have. Foreign fighters of Israel-Hamas conflict may potentially be encountered at the southwest border. San Diego Field Office Intelligence Unit assesses that individuals inspired or reacting to the current Israel-Hamas conflict may attempt travel to or from the area of hostilities in the Middle East via transit across the southwest border. Foreign fighters motivated by ideology or mercenary soldiers of fortune may attempt to travel to or from the U.S. and to or from other countries in the Middle East through Mexico. And, I'm looking at this and I can't help but wonder, what in the hell is the point of this warning? I mean, it's not like y'all found out some new jaw-dropping, shocking information. Oh God, we gotta let the boys on the border know this. Of course, we already know that this is happening. You know what I mean? Like, this is common knowledge. It's not like this is something that a lot of people didn't know about. It's not like this wasn't a conversation, an argument that has been had for the last few years. We've had entire elections on the national stage that were focused around issues like this. Everyone knows that this has been an issue that people have been talking about for a very long time. So to put this info out there as if, oh, this is some type of top secret crazy intelligence that we gathered. You know what I mean? Shouldn't they be operating under the assumption that, hey, terrorists are going to try to come across our border? Shouldn't they already be operating under that assumption? So when I look at this memo, it really makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder, who is this memo, who is this urgent warning really for? I don't think you have to warn Border Patrol agents about this, because obviously they already know this. And let's be real. You're issuing this warning. Nothing's changing, though. Since the Israel conflict popped off, nothing has changed at our southern border. Thousands are still pouring across every day. So you issue this warning, yet you make no changes at all. And the warning itself was basic information that everyone already knows. I know, you know, everyone knows. It's no big secret. So why are they really putting this warning out there? I look at it and I feel like it's kind of like an Easter egg. Now, you may be wondering, an Easter egg? What do you mean by that? Well, you know, in movies, sometimes there's random things in movies that are references that some people won't get, but others will. Like in Star Wars, if you look in the background on one of the scenes, the alien from E.T. is in the Senate in Star Wars. Movies have these little Easter eggs that fans, if you're a big fan, you'll see something in the background. They'll say something, there will be some reference that you'll understand and you'll get it, right? It's an Easter egg. You look a little bit closer, you do some digging, and you come across an Easter egg. That's what I view this warning as. I feel like almost as if this is put out there so in the future, when something crazy happens and we go back looking, if there was any sign that this may have happened, we come across these little Easter eggs. Oh, it turns out that intelligence agencies were warning Border Patrol for months that Hamas and Hezbollah was coming across the border. A little Easter egg. So when something happens, you can go back and you can stumble across it and it will look like they were taking some type of measures to prevent this from happening, when in reality they never were, because if they were trying to prevent this from happening, we wouldn't allow these people to pour across the border every freaking day. Yet here you are putting out this warning of nothingness because everyone already knows. You don't have to warn Border Patrol about what they do on a daily basis. You stop them from doing their real jobs on a daily basis, and then you warn them, hey, you know all of the people that we're forcing you all to allow across the southern border? Some of them may be Hamas and Hezbollah. But don't worry, you can't do your job. We're not going to change anything. We're not going to stop them. We just wanted to let you know that when you sit there and you feel powerless as these people pour into your country, some of them are terrorists. Thanks. Here's the heads up. It's an Easter egg, if you ask me. And why is it that American citizens, we're treated like terrorists in our own country, but actual terrorists from other countries are allowed to just walk right in freely? If I go to the airport and I try to catch a flight right now, they're going to treat me like a terrorist. They're going to search me. You got to search my shoes for bombs. Do I look like I'm going to do anything bad? Do I look like I'm capable of doing anything crazy? The most I'm going to do at an airport or on an airplane is ask for a seatbelt extender. This one doesn't fit. This is too tight. That's about all. But I get treated like a terrorist when I want to fly to another state, even though I was born and raised in America. Meanwhile, actual terrorists from other countries get to walk across our border. In fact, our National Guard is going to the southern border, cutting up barbed wire fences opening the fences so it's safer for terrorists to get in our country. We don't want none of these Hamasians. we don't want these friendly Hamas soldiers. We don't want, these Hezbollahs. We don't want them getting hurt by the barbed wire, okay? Their health is important to us. You're born and raised in America. You work a good job, live a successful life. Well, guess what? We're going to screen you. We need to look up your butt at the airport. But you, terrorist, come right in. That's the reality that we're living in. We're treated as terrorists because maybe we want to vote for someone they don't like. We're treated as terrorists because maybe we don't agree that there's 55 genders. We're treated as terrorists when we want to travel to the freaking fair or something stupid. But actual terrorists are allowed to pour across our border. Everyone knows it. The intelligence agencies even know it. No steps to prevent it from happening, no. But just in case, we'll throw out this Easter egg to let you know that, hey, we tried to be on top of things. We tried to warn people. So now that this is out there, now that hopefully other people are going to start waking up to what's going on, I want to know, how do you all feel? When you look around you, do you really still recognize the country that we're living in anymore? I look at places like France, the UK, hell, even Canada, and man, these countries have fallen. They have fallen. They've been taken over. They have no identity left. And the American identity is slowly drifting away, and they're demonizing you for appreciating America. They will demonize you for being patriotic. In fact, being patriotic is being a terrorist. You'll be treated like a terrorist for being patriotic in America. Meanwhile, terrorists come across our border. Hopefully you didn't get a scratch. Something's got to give. Something's got to change. I don't feel like we have much longer left in this country before, it's just totally gone to shit. And a lot of this country has already gone to shit. But just wanted to give you this warning. Obviously, it's something that we already knew, but now all of a sudden they're pretending to take it seriously after we've been trying to warn them for years that this would happen. And of course, they knew this would happen. But like I said, they got to put out that Easter egg. So a year from now, 6 months from now, when something crazy happens, we can go back and look, oh, well, the intelligence agencies were warning people. Yeah, fucking right. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you're feeling generous, drop a super thanks, or you can support my channel for free by sharing the video, hitting that like button, subscribing, ringing that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all soon in the next video.